Hello and welcome back to Atomic Heart. Last time we made it to this place, yeah, and we saw a bunch of people who were like brainwashed essentially and followed her command, and it was pretty creepy. They did not care for it. Um, so I had been thinking. I There's like a lot of these that I haven't done, but like it's a lot of text to read, and I feel like that's a bad way to start a video. So I've decided just to not do it. I'm gonna okay, well I'll do the audio file because I don't have to read that, but you know.
As a young man, Plutonium, now P3, was confident and funny, which played a key role in his assignment to Argentum. He was a promising operative, but lagged behind many other candidates in a number of ways. However, the positive influence and infectious good humor he imparted to his fellow servicemen, especially in comparison to the more morose Commander Kuznetsov, served as a compelling reason to recruit him. Because of this, the emergence of a more intimate relationship between him and Agent Blesna was only a matter of time.
Yeah, but yeah, I just went through them all, so you can, you know, read them if you want. And maybe I'll do it at my own time. But yeah, I don't even know which ones I haven't done as well. Like, you know, did I do this one? Who knows? I don't know. But like, yeah. I think I just want to continue as much as I can. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna, you know, just click these a bit, and then at least it's on the screen for half a second, and you can read it if you want. But here's another audio file. At least I can do those, you know.
Nechayev has emerged from his year in rehab a new man, with new habits and behaviors. For example, he's become fond of a certain euphemism.
Did I actually do this one?
It all started after one of the medics described him and Blesna as crispy critters during his recovery. He was still in a coma at the time. He suddenly leaped out of bed and nearly strangled the medic to death. The staff subdued him by shouting, "We're under fire," after which Plutonium ducked for cover, hit his head, and passed out. Ever since then, crispy critters has become part of his vocabulary. Could it be an example of psychological imprinting?
I think I did that, but don't remember it either. Like, there was something about that phrase that we learned about. Oh, seems like I might have to also do this if I want to get all the stuff again. Because yeah, when I loaded the game up, I had to walk through that corridor again. So yeah. Whatever. Did I think I did this one? Yeah, I think this is actually what I did too. That's the thing. I have no idea which I have and which ones I have done and which ones I haven't done. So even if I did want to read all of these, I might accidentally end up reading some I have already done, because I sure don't remember every single one of them. But yeah. I want to get all the stuff I can, you know. Did I do this one? Yeah, that. Yeah, so yeah, that probability of things happening. That's what I did. Get ready to go. Remember that one? maybe I shouldn't do it so fast. No, it is only also bad actually. I remember the thing about the computer and abilities and all that stuff, so pretty sure I did this one as well. Like, yeah. There's way too many in here. Can we do this one?
After the incident, Plutonium's brain was no longer suitable for a spark polymer extension. So I designed a similar polymer-based brain function extension for him called Voschod. Cheriton, may he rest in peace, would be pleased to hear that his designs had not been wasted.
Oh. Playing battleships something? Yeah. Miss out on that. Oh well. But yeah, no, I'm not reading all this text. No thanks. I'm good.
I only need one for now.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is not a battleship thing. Should be enough for you to read. This one is it? I think this one is. I don't know. Okay, I think maybe got all the ones I can do. You know, whatever.
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
Okay, it's right here.
Okay, play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
Because before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording.
Okay. Let's show what this one. Does it show up on the thingy? Sure. The green ones are the terminals, right? I think so. Yeah, oh, here's one. Why are they all called Bobbin?
Let's give this one a spin.
No.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy? How did you know that? Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also setting off?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him. What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive, and then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char a ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same. So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the Collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of Collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov gonna keep everybody under control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of Collective. It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of Collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade Major.
I've heard that before, but I doubt anything can surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent. As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
Ballet and martial arts? Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his bodyguard's matrices.
This is... holy shit. Fuck me, this can't be a...
We've got a ride, Major. We can get out of here.
Alright then. Well, that's a
Do you
lot.
want to search for something else?
I'm good.
Okay, let's go.
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Ah, shit! Oh, here we go again.
No, not now! Not here!
Okay, I think we're at the same place we stopped the other time, kinda. Gotta go for this. Goop. Still this fairy creature.
My father's library was nothing to the knowledge I sought. I've spent an entire life putting those fragments back together, juxtaposing each scientific fact. And once I'd completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge. That book is Human Greed and Human. People have no time to dedicate themselves to science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. Now this time, they're playing with the power of the masses. Science, shattered to pieces by the husks. No one has ever read. None of the social systems that exist now allow humanity to fully evolve. They are all. Get rid of money and let robots toil for us. Get rid of inequality and the lie of communism. Give people freedom of choice. Accelerate evolution. Share our knowledge with everyone and combine our minds into a single great.
Oh.
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operational capacity, and the red alert will
Finally
be
back
lifted
with
very
us,
soon.
Sonny. You took a real pounding, didn't you? You were pretty close to staying there for good.
Where?
Tell me, how am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away, you do nothing but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Gartinka. Our Gartinka. Huh, they played hell with your memory, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Hmm.
Fuck. You got a gun, lady?
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
Anything will do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady!
Then Sechenov could turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the
Fine,
world.
I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zaharov.
Chariton, you devil! You're alive!
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Zena this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Gartinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die!
Jeez, get off my back already! Crispy critters. What the hell is going on around here? On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is.
I mean, yeah.
Whatever, lady. Why don't you show me what's in that
Now
arsenal
you're
of yours?
talking, Sonny.
Why would have to say the first thing though? Like, does that just end the game somehow? I don't know.
Saving data.
Honey, I am extremely worried about you. I think you may be in danger.
What do you mean? The break room isn't safe anymore.
No, handsome. My room will always be safe for you. I won't let anyone in as long as you're here.
Then where is this threat coming from?
Your glove. It is manipulating you. Take it off before it's too late. And we'll be together till death do us part.
Oh, man. I'm sick of you going on about the glove.
But I'm right, darling.
Yeah, you just want to murder me. Not gonna happen.
How could you even think that, sugar? I only kill pathetic, horny little pipsqueaks who try to enter me, when all I want is you.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop killing people?
But that's beyond me, sugar. I can't help myself.
Then you'll have to deal with the glove until you can.
You should forbid her from telling you to remove the glove.
You see? He is turning you against me. Oh, sneaky manipulator. Darling, take off the disgusting thing right now.
Listen, can you spare me your maniacal ramblings? This place has already gone to hell.
Whatever you say, Master. Just enter me often and keep punishing me.
Good God. Anywho, let's see. What do I want / need? More ammo. That's good to have. And what else? That's pretty much what I can get. Can I upgrade any of this stuff? Maybe. A bit. Let's see, what do I want? I want more more frostbite stuff. So that's too useful at this point. It feels like I'm going to the end game, doesn't it? Sure. Sure. There we go. And I don't know if I can really upgrade any of this stuff, really. Probably not that much. I can upgrade it a bit, but yeah, now I am pretty much out of the first thingy up there, so I probably can't upgrade anything. And yeah, ammo also costs that stuff. I mean, I have a bunch of the third one there. Actually, looking at it, I could get a lot of stuff with that, I guess. Like, I can get some of this if I want, like large containers, but do I really care? I really don't think it's gonna be that important. Let's just go, I think.
Then come on, Sergei. Vengeance awaits.
Don't rush me. One thing at a time.
I would prefer that we reach Sechenov before Collective is updated and it is too late to change anything, in case you don't like his answers.
It's final. Defeat a twin. Oh, can we find those now? Ow. Yeah, it seems like we are getting to the end. It's called final after all. Alright. Hello, my sort of wife. Based on my wife's, you know, skills. Okay. The twin's energy. Just like you, a twin has the ability to stop energy in order to pass its attacks. Attack it to take out its stored up energy and wing it for special attack.
Is that left or right? Left. Same difference.
You have no idea how right you are.
Well, get to use this first of all. Makes the most sense. Ow.
Stay alert. This lady has no desire to dance with you.
No, you don't say.
Imagine if there were two of them.
Yeah, thing is, my things don't do anything against bosses. Maybe if I'd upgrade them more. See what?
We need to get upstairs.
Let me take it upstairs. I think it just mean keep killing until we can get upstairs. Hopefully we actually have to.
What are you looking at, Major? Fight!
What does it look like I'm doing?
She's using everything she has to kill you. Use everything you have. The latest robotics technology and
lot to say. That's all. Honestly, not that friendly feeling. Like, you're pretty easy to kind of dodge for the most part. Like, you can just dodge that too, like... Oh, okay, well, I don't like that. Going all horror movie on us. Oh, jump there. Yeah, ow, okay. Don't do that. No, careful there. Ow. Ow. Whoa. I don't know if it does do like a little bit of something. Like, but I saw it being frozen a bit before. I could be running like that. Whoa. Got a lot of funky moves. Oop. Ow. Yeah. Problem is, there's another one. I know that. I don't know if I'm gonna be fighting it immediately or what, but yeah. Glad it's only one though. They really did together, which is, you know, scarier. Shoot. Ow. Where are you? Oh, get out here. Almost done though. Oh, shoot, I gotta reload. Yeah, that was too early to do. Okay, I got you. Oh yeah. Doing that? Okay, that's new. Do I hit that? Okay, I guess I just avoided it. Done? Yes. Oh. I don't like that. Oh, goody. Oh. Watch out. Actually don't. I want that. Wow. Well then. I'm a bit out of ammo. Hopefully I will get some more. Oh, I don't know. Right.
Heart Project, approved by the Secret Congress of the CPSU Central Committee on February 14, 1951.
Do I have a few of these at least?
Suppression of the United States of America. Change of political regime. Abolition of capitalism. Establishment of communism. Establishing social and moral ideals consistent with the beliefs of a Soviet person. The method of execution is the seizure of the strategic and military facilities, followed by disconnection and shutdown of nuclear power plants. Effective deactivation of the atomic heart of America, complete surrender of the government, and the transfer of power to the top leadership of the USSR.
So how are they gonna pull that off?
Well, Sergei, first they sell robots, then they simply give them away as aid. Once they reach critical mass, they take over all the power plants and cut off the power.
Report to the Politburo of the Soviet Union. Welcome, comrades. In 1951, the capitalist imperialism of the United States, consumed by hatred and envy for the Soviet Union's magnificent scientific achievements, declared the launch of the Global Energy for All program. In essence, this program is just as hypothetical as the capitalist system itself. Hide behind a facade of lofty ideals, the capitalists strive for worldwide hegemony. How do you say that? suppression of all independence other than their own, and the eradication of those who do not share their values. First glance, energy for all seems incredibly noble. 50 nuclear power stations will be constructed throughout the United States, all to provide areas American citizens with cheap and available electricity. But the United States capitalist regime is, as always, hiding its true face, twisted into the beastly grin of imperialism behind a mask of magnanimity, whatever. In addition to these power stations, the United States is also secretly building a network of underground silos and hangars for launching nuclear missiles and housing for city bombers armed with nuclear bombs. The American goal is simple. Once the Soviet Union believes their claim of peace and friendship, it will let its guard down, and the American military machine will strike, throwing the Soviet Union and the entire communist way of life with a cowardly sneak attack. But the Soviet Union doesn't want to sit on its own hands and wait while our enemies regroup and swell the ranks, hiding nuclear weapons underground where we cannot eliminate them from orbit. Nor does the Soviet Union want to break down and want from another nation's might. In response to an American threat, Facility 3826 has developed its own project designed not only to protect the Soviet Union, but also to get rid of the world once and for all of the very possibility of such a bloodbath. The President of the United States once called Energy for All America's atomic heart. Given the profound guile and hypocrisy of American capitalism, this name reflects the essence of the global threat developed by the United States all too well. For this reason, our project, which will counteract the American deadly machinations, has co-opted their leader's metaphor. Our atomic heart will return honesty and integrity to America. The Atomic Heart Project is made up of several sequential steps. Design and build civilian robots with no weapons or other signs of potential military application. These robots have been designed to be independent of the software. The owner can install any software onto them they like. On the outside, the robots seem to be perfectly harmless, safe, and friendly. Lastly, they are equipped with highly efficient hand-to-hand combat techniques and can use civilian cameras as lethal weapons. To achieve this project requires that civilian robots be seen by the entire world as humanitarian goods. We have already implemented a strategy via the United Nations. To proceed the status of humanitarian goods, the Soviet robots have begun to spread throughout the entire world free of charge, which has given a powerful impetus to further development of the Atomic Heart Project. Profit-hungry American capitalists are flooding their country without robots. Free robotic workforce is the dream of every capitalist usurper, and none of them has hesitated to obtain as many Soviet robots as possible. Jesus, long. During stage 3, the Soviet Union has made obtaining free robots as easy as possible for our foreign customers. American businesses, for one, have already imported over 100 million Soviet civilian robots of various models. Many of these are used in facilities related to energy for all, i.e. American power stations and missile silos. There are robots on which American Special Forces have installed their own software, maintain, service, and operate nuclear facilities. The first objective of the Atomic Heart Project has thus been accomplished. During the final phase of the project, civilian robots will be switched. I think it's supposed to say from civilian operations to combat mode, yeah. You will then capture all key components of the infrastructure of the United States. This will become possible with the launch of Collective 2.0, which will unite all Soviet robots into a unified new polymer network that requires no radio signals, digital protocols, or other electronics. All Soviet robots will be able to receive and successfully carry out our commands. The attack will be sudden and will happen everywhere, all at once, down to the second. Then we will be completely taken by surprise, and they will be eradicated. The American working class will be liberated from the oppression of global capitalism. The very notion of capitalism will be lost in the waste of Leffy. In the waters of Leaf, whatever. Anyway. The launch of Collective 2.0 is only 2 months away. In just 2 months, a new progressive human race will toss capitalism into the dustbin of history, cast off the tyrant's yoke, and begin its march into the future. Will never be the same, comrades. Oh boy.
At full speed, the GMC 69 geodesic.
I don't know if I'm gonna listen to all these things.
The NAT 256
Yeah. Thank you for the stuff.
The ideal anti-personnel operator, programmed with advanced melee techniques.
Okay, I think this is it. So, yeah.
Authorization. Major Nichak.
Did I get enough to upgrade any of this? I really think so. Like, probably not. Like, some of it does cost very little, but yeah, I'm gonna
Please select the
just
desired
continue. I would like more ammo, but unfortunately, oh, you can just. Okay, you can't do that. Right, I didn't even know you could do that all this time. I mean, I won't be using it. So let's get some of this so I can get some ammo just in case, you know. I'd rather not have to melee my way through the final. Jeez. Wish you could do it a little faster, but whatever. I mean, I think it's alright for now. So what do I want the most of? Probably, yeah, Kalash. How much can I make? There we go. That seems like quite plenty. I think some of it was put in the storage. I don't think I had the space, right? Yeah, maybe I made too much. Because I think I don't have a lot of space for it. Whoops. I mean, I kind of want health stuff too, but well, I bought all that stuff. Yeah. Well, I don't think I should be running out anytime soon. Wow. Like, yeah, if I knew you could have assembled stuff and made ammo, I wouldn't ever have to worry. Well, yeah. Should be alright then. Very much done a lot out, you know. Just in case. Just in case. You never know how this is gonna go.
Boss?
Protect. Well, Cheriton, are you proud of yourself? You, Larissa, and Zenaida have certainly been busy. But Sergei, I wouldn't have expected you to be quite so gullible, my boy.
Silence! You messed with my head. You wiped my memory. Am I a toy to you like those other people connected to Collective? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Sergei. I can see you're terribly upset. It's okay, I don't blame you. But you, Cheriton, you were supposed to help the boy, not pull his strings like a puppet.
Me? Don't you blame this on me? I'm not the one trying to deprive everyone of their free will, turning them into mindless puppets. It wasn't my choice to be a talking pile of goo, either. You're glad it happened, aren't you? You'll use everything and everyone to achieve your goal, including me and your agent. Admit it!
How dare you? I lost you both, then saved your lives. You're both scientific miracles. You are my best friend, Sheraton. And the Major is like a son to me.
And those two are like daughters, right? And everyone you're going to connect to Collective, everyone whose minds you're going to control. Who are they to you? Millions of foster kids? Everyone is just grist for your mill, Dimitri.
I want to give mankind a spectacular future. Unimaginable achievements. I want to give them a path to the star.
Both of you, shut up! Get your hands up! Some goddamn wizard you are. Tell him to stand down. I'm counting to 3. 1!
What a shame.
2!
It's a shame you've escalated this situation without even trying to resolve it peacefully. But I won't let you stand in the way of progress. Right, left, terminate.
Whoa. Ow. Oh, jeez. I mean, you got spiky fingers too. Can you just use those? Ow. Impressive, but ow. Oh god. Oof. Does that really seem necessary?
What in the actual living fuck is this?
Stop blaming the machines, Major.
Freaking fucking critters! These are cold hard facts, but
No. It's gonna like just kill you. But, well, what about that? Well, so which one is left and which one is right? So you're left. Okay. So I gotta make sure I like get both of them down to the without having the queen in the bed. That's dangerous, right?
messing with my head. So one of these robots is Ekaterina Nechaeva, the wife I don't remember? Well, which one?
They both are.
I tried to bring Lesna back to life when her brain was literally ripped in half. I wanted to restore her right and left hemispheres.
But that's enough, boss. I'm willing to believe that you were acting in my best interests. But why couldn't you just tell me?
I'm
Okay.
sorry, Sergei. I wasn't sure what to do.
Right now, the right thing is to call off the twins and just talk to me.
Forgive me, but right now they're fighting the sheriff. Not you.
I mean,
Can we
I don't know if I should just take one out as well. That might be a good idea.
Okay, fine. First call off my wife.
We can do this. Don't listen to him. Section off. Relating you.
Wake up, P3.
I don't know if this is a better option for you.
Major, wake up.
Cool.
Katya.
Your wife is dead. Section off took her from you. Dimitri
Ow.
is suggesting that I'll be hurt. You will be next, Major.
Oh, You can do that too. Well, I don't know if this is doing much of anything. Let's keep shooting. Oh, Master, have on one. Maybe just slow me down a little bit. Ow. Alright, both have on. Already doing the light show. Ooh. I think I just dodged right now. I feel a bit too dangerous to try otherwise. Don't know if I can shoot you. I don't think I can. Yeah. Oh god. Oof. Now you're doing the light show. Whoop. Maybe it's better to like outrun it. Actually, it might actually be. Yeah, that's a lot easier thinking about it. Didn't know if I was gonna be fast enough. Yeah. Ow. My face. Using that. Oh, and I'm out. Wow. I'm actually managed to run out of that. I'm glad I got so much, otherwise this would have been a nightmare to do. Ow. Out of there. Ow. Wait, doing this again? Oh, okay. I don't know if I can actually hurt you. Probably not. Almost have one of you. Okay, I think I got one of you. Hopefully the health level is now gone. Okay. Doing that again. Nope. Okay. Okay, did it. Ooh.
Lousy
Okay, you
piece
don't
of
understand.
shit.
Sheraton's manipulating you.
That's kind of odd. It's like a certain transition there. It's kind of weird.
He gained access to the Voskhod module in your brain and started sending you to limbo. I was busy getting ready for the collective update, so I didn't realize it right away. He's the one who killed Molotov. Tell me, Sheraton, did you do the same thing to Dr. Filatova? Did you use my agent to tear her limb from limb?
I'm sick of your hypocrisy, Dimitri. I did your dirty work while you stayed squeaky clean.
But they didn't deserve to die. Why have you done this?
You motherfucker, this whole time.
I've had done enough of you, Major. Your job is done.
P3, my boy. Get up! Get up!
Go. So,
What do you want?
wait.
I want all this to end, Dimitri. I want your pathetic human race to realize it has no future. It's time for it to step aside and make way for the next phase of its evolution.
Sheraton, you're pure evil. What are you going to do to humanity and collective?
You should not call something evil just because you cannot comprehend it. Evil is an abstract concept, and your thinking is limited. You are a human, a species that will soon be extinct. I realized when I stopped being human myself. Your limitations prevent you from seeing the truth. Dumb humans don't want to evolve. All they want is comfort and satisfaction on someone else's dime.
You never wanted to join with the massive array. No. Stop, Sheraton. No.
The Argentum unit entered Dr. Sechenov's office and found no trace of the doctor. According to partially reconstructed footage, it appears the humanoid neuropolymer object approached Dr. Sechenov's body and then completely consumed it. After the events described in the report, the unidentified humanoid neuropolymer object left Dr. Sechenov's office and vanished.
P2, P3 is never free.
Dumb, crisp critters!
Huh. I'm a little confused about that ending. Like, did I get some kind of bad ending somehow? Because that didn't really seem. I don't even know. But I guess that's the game. So, huh. What do I say about this game? It's like, it's very interesting, that's for sure. Like, it's not quite what I expected at all. I don't know what I expected, I guess, but from the trailers, like, seeing what the game actually is, it does feel a bit like the game is what's the name? Like it has all these ideas and all, you know, this whole story and world it wants to tell. And when it comes to the structure and the you know, pacing of the actual game and the story and everything, it ends up being a bit awkward sometimes. Like the elements in there that are interesting, and I you know, and I do like those sometimes. Like there's some interesting stuff in there, especially in the beginning of the game. The whole world in general is interesting. But like, you know, the actual story is a bit, it does feel off. Some of it has to do with the voice acting. Obviously, game is, you know, not made natively in English. I think that's pretty obvious. So it was, you know, that might have something to do with it. I do sometimes wish I'd played in Russian. Though again, you know, just because of the ease of the video and everything, and especially since I'm talking over stuff sometimes, having the, you know, the English I think would be preferable. But I'm sure that it will make it would probably improve it a bit had I played in Russian, you know, also for the atmosphere, because hearing these English and British, sometimes even voice actors, in American voice actors and all that, like, does kind of make it a bit weird sometimes, what, you know, when we're dealing with these very Russian characters. But you know, and like then the ending there was like, I don't even know what really happened. It was just like, oh, so Charles turned out to be bad again. I don't know. Like, it just kind of seems out of nowhere. I don't even know anymore. And we didn't even get to fight him, so we just, like, did we die or what? I'm not even sure about that. Like, we went to the Limbo world, you know, that place, I guess. So we're not dead. I mean, it's called Limbo, but you know, the dream world. It's not Limbo, I guess. It's kind of awkward because Limbo is, you know, literally the place you go between death and the afterlife and all that. Anyway, but like, we didn't die, is what I mean to say. I think, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be kind of like up to interpretation. I mean, that's kind of what it seems like. I mean, we are dealing with our character having been experimented on and everything and our memories and everything has been taken away. Like there's a lot of that going on. So what is really going on is kind of hard to say sometimes. I guess that's also a part of that. But like, I don't know. And then I'm not sure what to really say about that ending. Maybe I have to watch it again to like get it more, but like, I mean, I will say that it has been sometimes kind of hard in this game to really gather all the information, because a lot of it is actually while you're playing, which sometimes I can appreciate, sometimes I can't, because it is nice to have dialogue and stuff, and not just, you know, it's always shooty shoots all the time. You actually have things going on in the story and all that. Like, it's definitely wanting to have that narrative aspect, and like there's a lot of interesting stuff, as I said, like you know, reading the terminals and everything is also giving interesting stuff. Like that little animation there. Silly. Anyway, like what else can I say? The use of music throughout the game, like there's a lot of different kinds, you know, classical to metal to electronic to all kinds of things, you know. That's pretty neat how much different stuff to use in that regard, making certain battles, you know, more memorable that way. The bosses are fun. I wouldn't say they are the most, you know, like as a player, you just shoot at it most of the time. Like there was that one boss you had to shoot a certain part of sometimes, but like mostly just keep shooting until it dies. But the boss himself, you know, the attacks, that's what makes them more interesting. You know, I like the how you gotta dodge and jump and duck and all that stuff. You know, for a first-person shooter, you know, it tends to be very basic when it comes to bosses, so I do like that part. But yeah. And I like the world, you know, it's a fun world to explore. It's always, you never quite know, like, I didn't know we were gonna go to like, a theater and deal with that situation. I didn't know we were gonna, go, we were gonna be like in an open world of sorts, like that part, like, oh, suddenly we can use a car and drive around, like, it does feel like I was supposed to explore more that part of the game, you know, like, they had all these little areas you could explore. Like, I found one, these little side areas, but like, there's clearly more you could do and find more stuff. So, that, you know, if you wanna do that open world stuff, you kinda can. It's mostly linear, you know, it's a mostly linear game, but it does have that, so, you know, that's something. What else does that say? It's surprisingly long, I guess. I didn't expect it to be quite this long, but yeah. I mean, there's a lot of content, there's a lot of stuff. And obviously you can, you know, I had my playstyle of mostly using the ice and eventually the levitate. But like, you can use all kinds of things, like the goo stuff you can spray on enemies to make them weaker and more vulnerable and stuff. Like, I'm sure you could, if I invested more on that, that would be really useful sometimes. Like, probably, I don't know, but yeah. And various weapons, you know, we can change how they work and all that. Like, one thing I did wish was like it's not a stealth game, obviously, but it does seem like at parts it wants you to be more stealthy and sneaky. Like, you know, it obviously has the the alarm system, where you can, if you destroy the thingies before the alarm goes off, you don't get the alarm, but then things come and revive them. Like, that's also a part I think is a bit messy, like, because it's like sometimes there's too many enemies you have to deal with at once, and like you can't take care of that. That's mostly in the overworld parts, like weirdly enough, like the more linear inside parts didn't have that problem as much, but like yeah, the overworld had like a lot of like overwhelming amounts of enemies sometimes, and having to deal with that. But like yeah, I wish the stealth would be more doable, because I barely did it, and like I wanted to sneak up on enemies sometimes without having to engage, but it didn't really allow that much. Like the moment they saw me, I was, they just chased me down. Like couldn't even you could barely get away, But it's not really supposed to be a stealth game, I suppose. But yeah, when you have that element, I want it to be more consistent. But whatever, it's not a big deal. Yeah. What else can I say? I mean, the gunplay is fun. I like the gunplay. It's it can be a little difficult shooting airborne enemies. Obviously, I'm using controller that has something to say with it, but like, yeah, that's been a bit of a problem sometimes. But what can you do? I think maybe a bit. I will say the bosses can be a bit bullet spongy at times. It does feel like I have to literally shoot hundreds of bullets into them. I mean, obviously it's a boss, it has to be a little difficult, but it does sometimes seem like it's just like, why won't this thing die? I don't know. I mean, I managed to get through it, obviously. It's not like I had the hugest problem with, like, the game's difficulty hasn't ever been super difficult. Like, obviously I died a few times, and yeah, but like it's been pretty good in that regard. So yeah, even if it does get overwhelming in the overworld at times, I think I really don't have a lot more to say. Kinda gotta actually go soon. I have something to do, so kinda hate having to skip this credit sequence. I don't know how much is left, so sorry, but I'm gonna click that in case there's a post scene. No, okay. I guess you can, yeah, it's New Game Plus, and I guess you can return there, before you go to the final. I guess that's what it means. But there we go. That's Atomic Heart. It's not what I expected, a little what I expected, and yeah, certainly an interesting game. I will say that much. So yeah, that's it. See you next time.